Hi, my name is Lily Funk, and I consider myself to be a graphic designer and an illustrator. For years, I've been doing art and that kind of thing. I took lessons for many years, but before that, I was actually really into like math and that kind of thing. So I find that graphic design really inputs both the practical side of my brain and the creative, and so it gives me an outlet for both. My role in the upcoming portfolio show is I am the coordinator and I'm also an illustrator. So the coordination is, making sure that everybody is staying on track, doing what they need to be doing, talking to the printer if need be, and then with the illustrations, it's working for me on like the flat illustrations and that kind of thing. Those illustrations are going to be used both on the website and in our booklet. I am inspired a lot by bright colors and very organic shapes and very organic pieces. I find that the majority of what I'm looking for in my work is I just want to make people happy and I want to make them feel just a little better and I want them to smile when they see my work. My favorite things to do besides graphic design when I'm not here is I really enjoy cosmetology, specifically like applying makeup and that kind of thing, and then also cosplay. With the makeup, I actually almost went into cosmetology specifically because of how much I love it. And then with the cosplay, I love putting together different outfits and then seeing people's reactions to seeing their favorite characters brought into real life. I think my ideal job would be somewhere where I could really be creative and really work with a team to figure out, the best ways to put pieces together and the best ways to help our clients. I'm really a people person. I love working with people. I love talking to people and figuring out like, oh, what do you think about this thing? What do you think about this thing? The poor classmates who sit next to me because I'm constantly like, hey, look at this thing I'm doing. Look at this thing I'm doing. What do you think of this? And I like to go back and forth with them and really work together to make the best pieces that is possible. Having feedback is really a major part of being in any sort of field, but especially in a creative field. You need to make sure that, it's not just what you're perceiving, it's what others are perceiving as well. And if you can give and receive feedback, then that just makes it all the easier. Oh yeah, no, it has helped me immensely to be in this program. I knew a little bit about graphic design beforehand. I definitely didn't fully anticipate everything that I ended up learning. Particularly like Illustrator and Photoshop and those kinds of things I really knew nothing about beforehand. And so getting to learn all of the tools and understand everything that was going on, it just really helped me to know what I'm doing and be able to use the tools at my disposal the best that I could. Yeah, I would like to thank my parents. They have been a huge financial support for me. They've kept a roof over my head and helped me with pretty much everything I need because as a college student, money's tight, and so it's been a really huge help. And then I would like to also thank my boyfriend because he has been emotionally and mentally such a huge help to me, and mentally I wouldn't have been able to get through this without him. I think for me, the biggest achievement that I'm proud of is just how far I've come as a designer. And I can see from my first semester to this semester, like just in the year and a half, how many changes have been made and how much I've grown, just both as a person and as a designer. And so to me, that's honestly my biggest achievement.